she did more than, I ever could have asked. So, and anything, like anything bad that happened, it was all my fault. None of it was hers. Any of the scars, the rudder failure, the engine failures, none of it was her fault. It was all mine. Hello, YouTube. The day has come. This is my last day on Phoenix on my boat, and I am leaving tonight at 9 p.m. To fly to Seattle to live on my new boat. And I've cleaned her up. Sorry, it's hard to leave this boat, but where's my kitty? I've cleaned it up. I left a note for the new captain, and I've left a bunch of sticky notes all over the place for just some stuff that I was trying to remember that needed to be done. I think I got a good amount of stuff, but yeah, it's cleaned up. It's looking good. Definitely did not really, I knew it was going to be hard. I didn't expect it to be so, emotional, I suppose. But it is. That's the way it is. I love this boat. I've spent the day cleaning the boat. And, just going through all the, through cleaning it, I've seen all the scars I put on her, and all the memories and the moments and the work that I did. And, I was just reflecting on, some of the projects I had done. But yeah, definitely emotional, definitely tough. I don't cry. I'm not a crier, so I'm not gonna cry here. But yeah, so getting ready to say goodbye to this boat. It's tough. A lot of work. A lot of work done to this boat. And, whoever, I really hope I pick the right person to pass her off to that will truly just, sail her, not just live on her, sail her, take care of her, do it, have an ambitious goal. I want her to cross an ocean again, and to continue on for someone else's dream. So hopefully that happens. But yeah, it's my last time, probably more than likely my last time ever seeing this boat, going from living on it, and from this boat literally saving my life when I needed it the most. I was in a dark place when I got this boat. I'm just gonna say my goodbyes. And then the rest of this video will probably be a boat tour on my new boat. It'll be kind of a shoddy boat tour because I don't know, I'll probably clean it and pack it up, because right now I've got two bags there that are kind of unpacked. I'm bringing 3 more big duffel bags on this trip. So I'll probably clean it up and then do a boat tour. But I love this boat. She did more than, I ever could have asked. So, and anything bad that happened, it was all my fault. None of it was hers. Any of the scars, the rudder failure, the engine failures, none of it was her fault. It was all mine. She did everything right. So I want to say more, but I'm too afraid I'll cry. So, gonna move on to the next scene here. Hopefully this goes smoothly. Getting her in the crate.
Yeah.
I had it sitting out for a couple days now.
That's good.
So,
Does she have her treats in there too?
I'm about to
Good.
put her food in there to get her in there. But I get one shot. If I miss this shot, it's gonna be.
Oh boy.
We ain't leaving today.
Oh boy.
Alright. Okay. She's gonna be really bad. He's a good baby.
So Oliver's leaving right now, and it's all coming to real life, you know? It's pretty crazy. Watching him go across the ocean with this thing is just, I mean, only he could do it, I'm telling you.
She goes in and just leaves her legs out. And I'm like, oh no. And I start to push her in. She keeps trying to leave her legs out. And I have to like stuff her tail in and zip it up. And she's like in the middle of eating. She's like, whoa! Like growling but eating.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I'll let her finish her food.
Yeah.
It's alright, baby. It's okay, kitty. It's okay. Alright. Oh. One more good luck. On to the next one.
It's like heartbreak. It's like a breakup.
Alright. We are getting ready for the flight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think she thinks she's going to the vet. It's alright, baby. Oh, it's okay.
such a good girl. You're such a good baby girl.
All right, here we are on the new boat, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been here now about 3 days, I think. 3 days, something like that, 3 or 4 days. And as far as my old boat, Phoenix, some of you may know, some of you might not, but I decided I'm giving that boat away, so I'm having I'm having my followers, or anybody for that matter, that feels like they deserve to own Phoenix or whatever, making a video, and I'm looking for criteria where, like, I know the person's going to take care of it. I have to confidently realize or recognize it and know that whoever I decide that's going to have my old boat is going to take care of her. And then I also want to change someone else's life and give someone the opportunity to have Phoenix change their life like it changed mine. So I figured that would be a really cool way to part ways with my boat, to have it live on and changing lives as it changed mine. So I'm letting you guys know about that now. But yeah, I've been on so I'm gonna decide basically, I think it's like 5 days from now is the cutoff to send a video in. So by the time this video comes out, I will have already chosen somebody, which is did not realize how difficult that was going to be. There's some really good videos out there, some good prospects for sure, and there's a lot of people that really want my old boat, and it's going to be heartbreaking to only pick one person. But I didn't see that coming. I should have. I don't know what I was thinking, and you should have known that was going to be really difficult. But yeah, so we're here. We're on the boat. It's day 3 or 4, I think, and I've done quite a few things to the boat. On the first day I got here, I bought a van, just a huge white creeper van. I just bought it super cheap. I got it because I need the storage. I need to offload. I need to get things off this boat, and I just need to be able to store things throughout this refit, so I can minimize the clutter in here. Because on my last boat, when I did the refit, I couldn't afford anything at all. I couldn't afford a storage unit. I couldn't afford I mean, my car that I had was like $800, and I don't think it had ever had an oil change in its entire existence. And so when I was doing the refit, I everything I had, because I was ordering a bunch of stuff for the boat, everything I had was inside the boat, and it was like, that was probably the most stressful part of the refit, was living months on end, living like a complete sociopathic lunatic with crap everywhere, and that was really hard. The only place of peace I had was the quarter berth, and that wasn't always a place of peace. Sometimes even that was filled with stuff, and I was wedged in there in a cocoon trying to sleep. And so that was really rough. So that's super helpful, being able to just have a van that's a huge van where I can just put things in it. But I've done some things. There was a TV there. There's gonna be more pictures and stuff on that wall, I think, for sure. I just put a picture of my beautiful mother there to so you don't see the holes from where the TV was. So I've removed the TV, and I've moved in. I'm pretty moved in, pretty settled in here, and I'm getting to know this boat for sure. And then I've taken the V berth out, the cushions out. So right now, this is gonna, on the trip around the world, this room is gonna be, probably there's gonna be a bunch of sails in here, and then just a ton. It's gonna be filled with stuff, with storage. So I don't need those cushions. I've got them wrapped up for when I get back, because then I'll put them back in. And then I got a bunch of tools, toolboxes, and tools, and I still am gonna try and find out a place to permanently put the tools, but we'll see how that goes. And then I've just been getting out of the boat, been going through the boat. I want to go outside and film for you guys, but it's definitely miserable out there. It's cold, it's wet, and the crabs look different here than the ones in Hawaii. They're different crabs, and the sea life is obviously different as well, which is cool. But what else? Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting the ball rolling and ordering thousands of dollars worth of equipment straight out of the gate here. We're going to get ready to start installing that stuff. It's been really busy. I've just been talking with vendors and like 15 different vendors. It's been a madhouse. And then I tried to explode the boat on, I think, the second day. I tried to blow it up because two of the batteries, they're like AGM batteries, two of them are old, and it runs off two battery banks, and battery bank one was the older battery bank, and those decided to swell up and really were on the way to an explosion. But I fixed that sort of by just disconnecting them, and I've got all new batteries, all the electrical stuff on the way. I'm going to end up going with Victron batteries, because Victron's hooking it up. It's not for free, but it's, they are hooking it up, and that is incredible. The Victron stuff is amazing, and their batteries are amazing as well. So I've got all that stuff on the way, and then yeah, I can give you guys a little tour inside the boat, I suppose. It's so much bigger than my old boat. Let me turn some lights on here real quick, and then we're going to do a tour. Alright, let's do an inside tour of the boat real quick for you. It's nice because I've just recently made it so it doesn't look like completely like I'm moving, so it feels good, and the boat's huge, so it's really, really cool. But of course, first and foremost, there is my little kitty. She's doing something. She knows I'm talking about her somehow. She always knows, and it makes her angry when I talk about her. But yeah, the V-berth storage there. I've got just sweatshirts and stuff. Tools, there's it's got a huge anchor locker, which is awesome. And then, yep, tools, more storage back there, some life jackets, overall big, lots of room. And then there's a lot of floor hatches, and these are cool because they're like locked in place, so if the boat did roll, the hatches aren't going to go flying around, and the contents inside them aren't going everywhere, which is really cool. And this table drops down and can be a king-size bed. And then also there's another piece of the table that goes here. It goes out here and extends out here to make it a huge table, so you can really sit a bunch of people around it. But both the cushions and that extra piece I have moved to storage. I don't need it. Those are luxury items. It takes up space on here. And when I get back from around the world, as long as this boat isn't a total write-off by then, all that stuff I'll bring back aboard, and I'll then do another refit on the boat, but tailor the refit towards cruising. Because right now the refit I'm tailoring this boat towards is one that is the goal is to make this boat be capable of sailing around the world for 9 months without stopping, without any breaks whatsoever. So it's very important that I minimize the stuff that I bring, you know what I mean? Or like, obviously I'm going to bring this boat's going to be literally just filled with food and tools and sails. That's it, and spares and stuff, obviously. And it's going to be packed to the brim. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to do it. Like, I'm coming up with ideas in my head of how I'm going to store things. Like, I don't think this area of the boat, like anything beyond the galley here, anything beyond the galley, all through here, I'm pretty sure it's going to be packed to the ceilings with food and gear and supplies. This will not be a livable space here, and especially in the V-berth. I'm just going to have to keep a walkway through here so I can access the V-berth and tools and things like that. But and then I'll eventually, I'll essentially have to kind of just eat my way through the boat. Because I ain't running out of food, and I like to eat, especially when I'm sailing. So I don't know what 1,000 MREs look like, but I'm planning on bringing 1,000 MREs. I do have to get like a visual of what that looks like, because I don't know what 1,000 MREs look like, but I'm hoping that works. I'm just gonna try and overdo it on food. I'm gonna try and go crazy with the food, gear, and supplies. I can live just in that quarter berth for 9 months if need be. I've done it. I basically did it for a year on my old boat. I know I can do it for 9 months. So, but yeah. Anyways, moving on to the galley. One of my neighbors was very kind and brought me some cookies because they saw that I was losing weight, and they want me to have weight. And they got me chips. I've also got the dehumidifier running. I got that going straight away, and I put my trash can right here. It seems to be right now the best place for it. Just kind of out of the way. My beautiful kitty. But yeah, one of the first things I did was get the dehumidifier running, because the OGs know that I have learned my lesson, and mold is a bit of an issue here in this part of the world. Yeah, I learned my lesson. That's not going to happen again. And that thing is, it feels bone dry in here, which is wonderful. Yeah. Beautiful kitty again. We got drawers, double sink. It's got a massive chart table, which is very, very nice. And this is a fridge under here. And my kitty again. And then I move to the head. A lot of sailor. I keep saying bathroom. And a lot of sailors are getting really irritated with me because I've been accused of being a landlubber because I don't use the right terms. What I got to say to that is, there's no rules. I'll use whatever terms I want, and that's the way it is. It's the way it's gonna be, and that's just how it is. I don't do good with words. I'm not good with the English dictionary. So I barely know English, and trying to learn a new boat language is very difficult. So I like to refer to that and those and that thing over there and this right here, and that's usually how I refer to the things. The thing that goes up and the thing that goes down, that is the one. That's how I roll. And I'm getting better at it, knowing the term. I am getting better. I am learning. So this is the head. Anyways, we're going on a rant. This is the head. It's huge. It's got a full toilet, which is really cool. Like, the toilet size is like a normal size, which is awesome. But when I sit on the toilet, my feet don't touch the ground. And that's a bit of a doozy, to be honest with you. There's room for disaster. Anyways, this is the shower. It's got a full stand-up shower. This will probably just end up being a wet locker, basically, for all my foul weather gear and things like that, and things that get wet will probably just go in here. And then my quarter berth. This is where the bed is not made. As you know, I don't make the bed because I like to use my bed. So there's no point in making it if I'm going to use it. I'm using it every day. Why would I make it if I'm just going to use it and make it messy again? So, and finally, I've got a mirror. So, right here, I've got a mirror and a little shelf there, which is great. More storage. This one's pretty big in here. But yeah, this is where I'll be living forever. I found there's boards that go all the way up, but I found this little acrylic piece that goes in there. I really like that because it brings in lots of light. I thought that was really cool. But and then the engine is in there. Looks brand new, which is awesome. And now we're gonna have to go outside, and I know there's people out there, and I can't film in front of people. I'm too self-conscious about it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk around and film the boat, and probably there's just gonna be some B-roll music playing over the background because I'm too nervous to film in public. It's just so uncomfortable. It is so uncomfortable, and everybody here knows me. Every single person here knows me, and which is also uncomfortable, really uncomfortable, because I'm a bit of a hermit myself, contrary to what you may think, because I'm sitting here just blabbering, and I post on social media. I'm an influencer. You'd think I'm somebody who loves the attention, but I do not love the attention, and I find it really uncomfortable. I appreciate all the love from everybody. Everyone's very, very kind, and I appreciate it a lot. But I think we're ranting again, so I'm gonna go outside and I'm just gonna film. All right, that wraps up kind of the tour, I suppose. Hopefully that looks good. But what's next for me is I think I'm gonna get started on hoses. And I hate hoses. I really do. I think just from glancing at these ones, I think it's gonna be pretty tough. It's replacing hoses is like the first layer of hell, and that's what it is. It's what's going to be, but this is the life I've signed up for, and I honestly enjoy it. I enjoy the tasks. I enjoy the hard work. It gives me purpose. I love the mission, the hunt towards a goal. There's nothing sweeter in life than purpose and a hunt. Not animals. I'm not a fan of hunting. I've never hunted an animal. I couldn't hunt animals. I think shooting a deer would feel like shooting a dog. I don't have it in me to do that. I mean, figuratively, the hunt. Anyways, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Otherwise, we'll sit here forever and it'll turn into a podcast. I think I could do a podcast because for some reason, I think I could just keep talking. And, but, yeah, that's it, really. A lot of work ahead of me. And, but I'm no stranger to it, so I love the grind. But, anyways, Kitty, Sailing Phoenix, and I are out.